Hello, my dear colleagues. I want to present you our co-authored topics, digital humanities in education practice at Lviv Polytechnic National University. Co-authored with Maria Komova, Oleksandr Markovets, Alina Petrushka, and Anita Has-Tokarz. First of all, I want to talk about that Lviv Educational and Scientific School of Library and Information Science, LIS, shortly, at Lviv Polytechnic developed under the influence of theoretical, methodological, and concept and practical achievement of Kharkiv and Kiev Educational and Scientific School. LIS underwent a 25 years journey of creative exploration, shaping its identity, education focus, and relevance in the modern education and labor markets. On this slide, we can see the educational research organizations, human resources, and image strategies of LIS. The first position is about the LIS were established through the joint efforts of a creative teams of schools who have extensive practical experience in libraries, research institutions, IT companies, and administrative organizations. Share their knowledge with students while teaching IT information analytics and social communication disciplines. Point two, developed high-quality education methodological, personnel, and technical support for a three-level system of specialized and research training. Point three, annual student intake ensured for all programs. Over 25 years, more than 2,000 students have been trained at Lviv Polytechnic. On the next slide, we can see position 4 and position 5. Position 4, scientific research is conducted on managing social communication process in the global information space, with an interdisciplinary focus covering social communication, technologies, history, philology, and physical mathematics science. Position 5, the Lviv Polytechnic brands in LIS training is well recognized and reputable. In 2024, SKID department ranks 10 among nearly 100 graduate departments at the university. On the next slide, we can see the priority direction of educational and research activities of LIS. Direction 1, focusing the educational and research process on digital humanities technologies based on a competency-based approach. Direction 2, consolidation on the scientific community potential. Direction 3, engaging students in research activities. And Direction 4, establishing international scientific and academic communications. On the next slide, you can see stage of transformation, a cultural-centered concept into digital humanities. First of all, I want to talk about the three stages. Stage 1, from 2000 to 2011, development of the document studies and information activity program at Lviv Polytechnic. Stage 2, from 2011 to 2018, modernization of library and information science curricula. And stage 3, from 2019 to 2025, training under the social communication and information activity program in the context of digital humanities. On the next slide, you can see the establishment of the DIA training program at Lviv Polytechnic from 2000 to 2011. In 1998 and 1999, Lviv Polytechnic received a state license to offer education in record keeping and information activity, initiating the formation of the educational and scientific school with a strong IT components. It became one of the first universities in Ukraine to train specialized in this profile. From 2000 to 2010, about 1,000 students enrolled for bachelor's and specialized degrees in this field. Stage second, from 2011 to 2018, a modernization of library and information science education. In August 2011, the specialized Department of Social Communication and Information Activity, shortly SKIG, was established, headed by the Professor Andrei Politechnic, G of SC Science. Strategic goals for modernization the IBAS curriculum. First, focus learning on creative disciplines, IT, information, and social communication, technologies relevant to the labor market. Second, align the curriculum with practical business needs. And third, synchronize content with the development of modern digital technologies. On the next slide, you can see that updating disciplines is at the core of curriculum modernization and organization of the educational process. As we can see from the 2009, where was 70 courses, in 2019, curriculum 45 new courses introduced, 64%, and 25 traditional courses updated. On the next slide, you can see the modernization of the education content in library and information science from 2011 to 2018. For computerization of teaching, 4 computer labs were equipped. Technologies and tools are used across all disciplines. On the next slide, you can see the stage fed from 2019 to 2025. Training under the SKID program marks a fundamental shift to digital humanities technologies, transforming research and teaching under the concept education and practice in the context of digital humanities. On the next slide, you can see the consolidation of the scientific community's potential in the field of ILAS. Second direction of LESS activities is consolidation of the scientific community's potential in LIS. Since 2012, SKID department was organized the International Scientific Conference, Information, Communication and Society, shortly ICS. Since 2021, co-organized with the Department of Information Management System, Vassils Donetsk National University. On the next slide, you can see the conference terms of ICS from 2011 to 2024. The ICS conference terms are diverse and aligned with the main direction of Ukrainian scholar, scientific and education activities. On the next slide, you can see by regional distribution, institutions from all regions of Ukraine are represented. ICS participants include 2,084 scholars and students. On the next slide, you can see the involvement of students in research activities. LESS implements a student-centered policy with broad student involvement in research. At ICS, over 40% of presentations are prepared by SKID students. On the next slide, you can see international scientific and academic communication. Involving foreign partners in international scientific activities organized by the CSIA department ensuring academic mobility of faculty and students, and participation in international education and research projects. On the next slide, you can see that since 2022, Ski Department organized 3 international SCIA workshops. Since 2024, co-organized by the Department of Informatology, Library Science and Media Education, Maria Curie Skłodowska University, Lublin, Poland. SCIA focused on humanities issues in the context of computer technologies. SCIA 2024 participant, Europe and Canada institution covered 13 Ukrainian and foreign universities. On the next slide, you can see international research and educational project under the Erasmus Plus program. Erasmus Plus international project address education, science, and social adaptation. Partner countries, European countries. And the conclusion. LESS leads involved through digital modernization in management, socio-economics, and humanities sectors. Formed over 25 years to align education and research with labor market and international standards. Modernization of ILAS training focused on up-to-date curricula, digital skills, quality, and global standards. And international activities foster global scientist collaboration. Thank you for your attention.